In this channel, we already covered motion problems when it comes to vehicles traveling above the ground. But what do you do when it comes to boats traveling downstream? That's what we're going to talk about today. Hi there, thank you for checking out my channel. Thank you for clicking on this video. If this is the first video that you're watching from my channel, I make educational and motivational content. So if you don't want to miss any of my new uploads, don't forget to hit subscribe and hit that bell icon. Now, like I said in the intro kanina, it's all about boats traveling downstream. It's part of our Motion Problems mega series. I tried my best to make this as comprehensive as possible. And one of the things that you requested is itong problems when it comes to boats traveling downstream, upstream, and stuff like that. Ngayon, it's all about boats traveling downstream muna. And then next week, we're going to cover yung boats traveling upstream. Alright? Now, just a quick little plug, if you're not yet familiar about yung ating Facebook page, you can go to www.facebook.com/Team Lyqa for more information, updates, and also to find out if you're interested sa ating reviewers, review events, and online or live review programs. All of these will be announced doon sa page na yon, and that's a great way then for you to interact with me personally, okay, if you have any requests or questions. Now that we have that out of the way, I'm going to switch over to my PC so I can explain this problem to you better. I'll see you in a bit.
Okay, so ngayon, pag-usapan na natin yung boats moving downstream sa series natin ng motion problems. Again, I can't stress this enough. If you haven't seen yung ibang parts ng series na ito yet, panoorin nyo muna kasi baka maiwanan kayo sa discussion na ito kung hindi nyo pa alam yung basics, okay? Pero quick recap lang muna tayo sa formula. Yung pinaka-basic na formula ng speed is that speed is equal to distance over time. And dito nang gagaling lahat ng mga formula na ginagamit natin. Pag nagde-derive tayo ng formula, dito tayo kumukuha. So again, you can use yung equalities or itong speed distance triangle to get to the formula. We won't dwell that much na dito kasi napag-usapan na natin multiple times before. Pero ang idea lang niyan is that using the speed distance triangle, we can just cover whatever we're looking for. So kung nawawala yung speed, ang formula niya ay distance over time. Kung nawawala ang distance, pwede mong i-cover ito. You would see ang kanyang formula naman ay speed times time. At kung nawawala naman ang time, cover natin ito. The formula is distance over speed. Okay? Kasi babalik-balikan natin yan mamaya. Now, dito na tayo sa konsepto ng tubig. Paano kung bangka yung pinag-uusapan or vapor? Any craft na nasa tubig. Actually, kung iisipin mo, yun ding mga planes na nagta-travel sa himpapawid, pwede rin yung ganitong same concept. Pero hindi naman current ng tubig ang pinag-uusapan, kundi yung strength ng wind. Now, sa still water, ibig sabihin, ito yung flat na tubig na walang movement. Ang speed ng isang boat ay nakadepende lang dun sa kakayanan niya na mag-move from one point to another. So for example, kung ito ay sabihin na natin isang distance na kaya 15 kilometers, if isang oras siya na bumiyahe from end to end, we can say na nagta-travel siya ng 15 kilometers per hour. Kasi itong 15 kilometers na ito ay tinakbo niya sa loob ng isang oras. Okay? It gets a little bit more complicated kapag gumagalaw na yung tubig or yung tinatawag nating downstream or upstream. Now, kung downstream ang pinag-uusapan, ibig sabihin the river would look a little bit like this. Yung bangka natin now has to go pababa. Ibig sabihin, ang movement ng current, kung ang 15 kilometers yung still water na speed ng same boat, kung pababa yung current ng 5 kilometers per hour, ibig sabihin, hindi hila siya pababa. Diba? Kung nakasakay na kayo sa bangka, kung doon kayo sa current sumusunod, mas mabilis kayong makakarating at tutulungan kayo ng current na gumalaw. In fact, kahit na hindi gumalaw yung bangka, kahit hindi ka mag-row, kahit kung may motor siya ay hindi mo buksan, kung ang current mo ay buhay, ibig sabihin gagalaw at gagalaw pa rin yan ng 5 kilometers per hour downstream. Yun yung pagkakaiba. So kung ito yung iyong bangka, mag-move siyang pababa ng stream or with the current. Okay? Kung with the current, mas mabilis siyang tatakbo. Bakit? Kasi yung kanyang original speed, which is 15 kilometers per hour, tutulungan pa ng 5 kilometers per hour. Now, how do we get yung speed niya ngayon downstream? Ang speed ng isang boat downstream ay magiging equivalent dun sa kanyang speed sa still water or yung normal niya na speed, tapos idadagdag ko ngayon yung speed ng current. Bakit? Kasi nga, kung flat ito, 15 lang, kaya lang tinutulungan siya ng current na 5 kilometers per hour, dumadagdag yan dun sa kanyang original speed. So, ibig sabihin, kung hinahanap ko yung speed ng same boat na yan, downstream, ang magiging sagot would be 15 kilometers per hour, tapos idadagdag ko pa yung 5 kilometers per hour. So, ang magiging sagot ay 20 kilometers per hour. Okay? So, that's very important kasi kapag may mga tanong na kagaya nito, we have to consider that na. So, sabi dito, Michael James drives a boat with a speed of 16 kilometers per hour in still water. If the stream's current is 4 kilometers per hour, find the time taken by the boat to go 40 kilometers downstream. So, Michael James, congratulations nga pala. Sabi ng mom mo, nag-graduate ka daw na valedictorian. So, congratulations sa iyo. And I hope hindi ka magsawa na matuto ng new things, even later on in life. It's always fun to learn new things. It's always fun to grow. And if in case you find things challenging, that's okay. Okay? Just try and try again. So congratulations, Michael James. And again, if you want me to use your name or any of your loved ones' names sa mga susunod na mga videos, comment nyo lang dito sa video na ito para maipila ko sila. Okay? Now, solve na natin ito. Sabi, ang kanya dong speed sa still water ay 16 kilometers per hour. Ang speed naman ng current is 4 kilometers per hour. Ang hinahanap ay yung time. Yung time na it'll take for Michael to go 40 kilometers downstream. Okay? So, using yung mga alam na natin na formulas, kukunin natin yung tamang sagot. Now, let's start with yung pinaka-basic, which is this. Kung ang speed ni Michael sa still water ay 16 at ang speed naman ng current ay 4. So, dahil 16 plus 4, ang kanyang speed downstream ay magiging 20 kilometers per hour. Now, we will solve for yung time. So, ang gagawin natin, time is equal to yung distance na kailangan niyang i-cover, which is 40 kilometers. So, 40 sa taas. Tapos, i-divide natin dun sa speed niya. At dahil ang speed na ngayon hinahanap ay yung speed niya downstream, ang gagamitin na natin instead of 16 is 20 kilometers per hour. So, yun yung lalagay natin sa ilalim. So, 40 divided by 20. So, ang sagot niyan, ang time na it'll take Michael is 2 hours. Okay? So, again, it just adds another layer dun sa common na motion problems natin. Kasi kung downstream, nagdadagdagan yung speed nung vehicle dahil may tumutulong sa kanya. Yung current ay tinutulungan siya sa pagbiyahe. Okay? Now, let's raise yung level up a bit. Tingnan natin kung kaya natin itong isolve. Here's another problem. Okay, sabi, it took about 4 hours to go from port A to port B in still water. Ibig sabihin, 4 na oras yung biyahe niya nung wala pang current. Regular lang yung speed. Now, next sabi, with the current moving downstream at 12 kilometers per hour, the boat covered the same distance in 2.5 hours. What is the boat's speed in still water? Now, i-apply na natin din dito yung natutunan natin ng mga konsepto dun sa discussion natin on finding the speed and the time kung dalawang vehicles yung pinag-uusapan or yung round trip na napag-usapan na natin sa mga previous weeks. Bakit? Kasi kung i-drawing ko ito, kung ito ang port A, ito ang port B, yung unang biyahe niya, again, same distance yan, would be yung biyahe niya na still water. At dahil still ang water, walang current, meron daw siyang 4 hours na binyahe niya yan. Okay? So, yung unang speed ay hindi binigay, pero binigay yung time na it took yung boat to cover that. So, ito ay 4 hours. Hindi natin alam kung ano yung speed. Yun nga yung nawawala. Okay? But, ang sabi, nung nagkaroon daw ng current, okay, downstream na ito, so, second situation na tayo, we have yung downstream. Nagkaroon siya ng current na plus 12 kasi tutulungan niya yung boat na bumaba. Ang naging time ay 2.5 hours na lang or 2.5 hours. So, nagkaroon ng pagbabago. Even just looking at yung speed, ibig sabihin bumilis nga siya, no? So, ang hinahanap na ngayon is yung speed in still water. What do we do about this? If you notice again, since port A to port B naman yun pareho yung sitwasyon, we can look at this as same distance. Same yung distance nitong sitwasyon na to at yung distance nitong sitwasyon na to. So, yun yung magiging source ng formula natin. Magiging yung distance covered ng in still water ay same dun sa distance na kinover niya doon sa downstream. Okay? At dahil ang distance is equal to speed times time, i-substitute lang natin yung mga alam natin. Now, dito sa still water, hindi natin alam ang speed at yun ang hinahanap, di ba? So, yun ang x. I-multiply natin yan dun sa time. Now, yung time ay 4 hours. Okay? Tapos, equal naman siya dun sa speed downstream. At dahil alam natin na ang speed downstream is going to give us yung original speed, which is again x, pareho lang yan. Dadagdag ko ngayon yung 12 kilometers per hour dahil downstream yung biyahe. Tapos, imumultiply ko naman siya dun sa time doon sa pangalawang trip, which is 2.5 hours. Okay? Now we have this. Ito na yung formula natin. Isosolve natin ito ngayon using yung rules ng equality. So here we have 4x, kasi kinumbine lang natin, equals, itong 2.5 ngayon, i-distribute ko siya. This will be 2.5x plus 12 times 2.5, you have 24 plus half of that is 30. Okay? Again, minultiply ko lang yung 12 sa 2.5. Tapos, ito, i-move ko siya sa kabila. Para manatiling positive yung x, we have 4x minus 2.5x is equal to 30. This is equal to 1.5x is equal to 30. At i-divide ko both sides sa 1.5 para makancel ko ito. So, x is equal to 30 divided by 1.5 or x is equal to just 20 kilometers per hour. So, yun yung speed niya. Okay? 20 kilometers per hour. Siya, originally, tapos kung downstream na siya, magiging 20 plus 12, magiging 32 kilometers per hour. So, ang original niya na speed sa still water is 20. Yan ang ating sagot. Okay? So, again, now we're combining yung alam natin about downstream at saka yung alam natin about two vehicles, about round trips, about yung formula ng distance. Kaya nagiging complicated minsan ang math is that if hindi ka solid dun sa mga pinaka-basic na concepts, kapag nagpatong-patong na sila sa loob ng isang problem, naguguluhan tayo. Kaya very important ang practice. And that is also the reason why meron tayong quick quiz. Meron tayong 3 questions here. I'll give you time and then at the end of yung inyong allotted time, i-discuss natin yung tamang sagot. If you're ready with your pen and paper, your timer starts now. All right, let's see how you did. So let's start with the first question. So si Clifford, hi Clifford. I hope you are learning with us dito sa team. Sabi dun sa question natin, Clifford drives a boat with a speed of 18 kilometers per hour in still water. If the stream's current is 6 kilometers per hour, find the time taken by the boat to go 54 kilometers downstream. Okay? So, isosolve na natin to given yung information natin. Now, again, sa still water, ang speed ni Clifford ay 18 kilometers per hour. Yung current ay 6 kilometers per hour. Ang hinahanap natin, yung oras kapag na-cover niya ito. So, it's a lot like yung una nating problem. Okay? Anong gagawin natin? Kunin muna natin yung speed niya traveling downstream. Paano natin yung kukunin? Kukunin natin yung 18 kilometers per hour, which is yung kanyang binabiyahe ng kung still water. Idadagdag natin yung speed ng current dahil downstream ang pinag-uusapan natin. So, that would be 6 kilometers per hour. Ang speed niya ngayon, downstream is going to be 24 kilometers per hour. At yun naman ang gagamitin natin to find yung time na kailangan niya to cover yung 54 kilometers downstream. So, lalagyan natin yung 54. I-divide natin siya doon sa kanyang bagong speed, which is 24 kilometers per hour. Okay? Tapos, yan ang magiging time natin. So, isi-solve lang natin ngayon ito. Okay? So, 54 divided by 24. So, that would be, kung i-choose natin na puntahan yung fraction route, this will be 2 and 6 over 24. Now, saan ko ito nakuha? Ginawa ko lang siyang mixed number kasi ang dalawang 24 ay 48. So, yung 54 minus 48 ay 6. So, ibig sabihin meron akong dalawang oras na 6 over 24. At dahil ang 6 over 24, pwede natin to i-lowest terms. Divisible sila pareho sa 6. So, this will be 1/4, 6, 12, 18, 24. So, you have 2 and a quarter ng isang oras. Okay? Or, kung i-convert natin ito, again, converting units of time, this will be 2 hours. And yung 1/4 ng isang oras, you have 60 divided by 4, that would be 15 minutes. So the answer would be 2 hours and 15 minutes or 2.25 hours or 2 and 1/4 hours. Okay? Pare-pareho lang yan. Again, if hindi nyo pa napapanood yung series natin on converting units, ililink ko na lang din sa taas. Okay? Napag-usapan na natin yan dati. So that is our answer. Kung sagot nyo isa sa tatlong yan, that's already good. Number 2. Sabi dito, it took about 3 hours to go from port A to port B in still water. With the current moving downstream at 15 kilometers per hour, the boat covered the same distance in 2.5 hours. What is the boat's speed in still water? Okay? So, isosolve natin ito knowing na pareho uli yung distance na pinag-uusapan. Okay? So, alam natin, yung distance moving in still water, equal siya dun sa distance na kinover noong moving downstream. So, isosolve lang natin given yung mga information that we have here. Sabi, in still water daw, yung first set natin, ang time daw ng boat is 3 hours. So, lalagyan natin dito yung 3 hours. Tapos, imumultiply natin dun sa hindi natin alam na speed niya. So, this will be x. Equal yan ngayon dun sa distance na kino-cover niya, pero downstream, ang speed na x magiging x plus 15 kilometers per hour. Okay? Kasi ito sabi, ang current daw ay 15 kilometers per hour. Tapos, dahil nadagdagan ng tulong ng current, ang naging bagong time is just 2.5 hours. So, this will be 2.5. Okay? And now, we have a formula to start with. Solve na natin siya. We have 3x is equal to, just yung 2.5, multiply natin sa x. So, that would be 2.5x. Multiply din natin siya sa 15 plus, and then you have 30 plus half of 15. That would be 37.5. Tapos itong 2.5x, lilipat natin sa kabila para manatiling positive yung x. We have 3x minus 2.5x is equal to 37.5. Ang maiiwan dito is just 0.5x. It's equal to 37.5. I-divide natin yan ngayon sa 0.5 para makancel ito. Now, to divide something sa 0.5, para mo na rin siyang minultiply sa 2. Okay? So, you can actually just multiply this by 2. X is equal to 75. Or, kung gusto mo rin, isolve ng long cut, ganun din yung kalalabasan, 37.5 divided by 0.5. So, i-move natin decimal place para siyang 375 divided by 5 or just 75 pa rin. So, the answer is 75 kilometers per hour. Okay? Now, kung itatry natin tong i-check, if you multiply 75 sa 3, ang ibibigay sa inyo yan is 225. Okay? Tapos, kung i-add ko yung 15 kilometers naman, magiging 90 yung speed downstream. At yung 90, kapag multiply ko siya sa 2.5, ang kalalabasan din is 225. So, ibig sabihin, tama tayo dun sa sagot natin na 75 kilometers per hour. Okay? Number 3, sabi, boat takes 4 hours to cover 96 kilometers in still water. Moving downstream, it covers the same distance in only 3 hours. This time, ang hinahanap is yung current's speed. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, ano yung dinagdag ko doon? Again, same concept. Knowing all of these things, ito yung gagamitin natin to find this. Now, let's start with yung unang binigay na distance, which is 96 kilometers. Okay? Sabi, yung isang boat daw, it takes yung boat 4 hours to cover yung 96 kilometers. So, ibig sabihin, kung i-divide natin ito sa 4 hours, lalabas yung original na speed. Okay? So, kung i-divide ko to, malalaman natin na ang speed ay equal sa 24 kilometers per hour. This is yung speed in still water. Now, meron tayong second scenario, which is yung speed kapag nagmo-move siya downstream. And how do we get that? We can actually take yung original na distance, which is 96 kilometers. Tapos, i-divide natin ngayon siya dun sa pangalawang time, which is 3 hours na lang. Tapos, ang kalalabasan niyan would be yung speed kapag nagmo-move downstream. So, pag divide ko ito, ang kakalabasan nito is 32 kilometers per hour. Now, all we need to do to compare yung still water na speed at saka yung speed kapag moving downstream is to subtract it. Bakit? Kasi yung speed ng current, okay, is yung dinagdag ko sa speed sa still water para lumabas yung speed downstream. So, I can just rewrite this as this, 32 is equal to 24, which is yung speed sa still water, tapos plus yung x, which is yung speed ng current. Now, kung isosolve ko ito, itatranspose ko lang or ililipat ko yung 24 sa kabilang side, magiging ano siya, 32 minus 24 is equal to x, and this will give me 8 is equal to x, or ang speed ng current ay 8 kilometers per hour. Okay? So, ito yung way natin to solve yung mga problems with boats downstream. And there are more possible forms of this, pero I'm hoping that at the very least you have a good grasp of how you can find ways to solve those problems. All right? I hope you got all 3 correctly. If you didn't, that's okay. I'll be posting more questions on my Instagram account then. I'll try to make more. You can follow me at Lyqa Maravilla on Instagram. Dun sa quick quiz function sa ating Instagram story, that's where I post yung mga questions when I make them. And you can also follow me on TikTok at Team Lyqa for the math and English lessons, and at Lyqa Maravilla for the motivational stuff. Alright? See you guys online.
Alright, I hope you learned something today. If you did, click thumbs up. Make sure that you share this video with your friends, lalo na kung mag-exam din sila. That way, marami tayong matutulungan. And as always, if you want to reach out to me directly, get the reviewers that I made, join the online or live review events, you can go to www.facebook.com/teamlyqa for more information. And just a quick little plug then, if you want to support this channel and our cause, which is yung democratizing education here in the Philippines, you can do that by buying our merch. You can go and visit shop.teamlyqa.com to get yung ating mga shirts, caps, hoodies, and stuff like that to help you represent the team then wherever you go. Thank you so much for those who already got their own merch, for wearing them out in public and showing me that you love the designs. I actually designed those personally. It's a great way for us to kind of append yung ating income in these trying times. So thank you so much for your support. You are helping me help more people through this channel. Alright, now, as we always say sa team to, never stop learning. Adja, adja, kain yan. I'll see you in my next video, and bye for now.